وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Barakallah fiqh, taking care of guests is from the religion of Islam. And the Prophet ﷺ, he said, من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكرم ضيفه. Whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him honor his guest. So if you have any company that your husband invites, then you start taking care of them when they get into the house, when they settle down, like for example, in the living room, they're sitting. So you serve them, for example. It depends on the culture. Some people, they serve them tea first. Some people, they serve juice, the like. And then if they are hungry, you could start with the food. You serve them the food. Then after that, you serve them the tea or the fruits, even though eating fruits prior to the meal is healthier. So you could start out with giving them the fruits first and then the meal after that. Because the fruits, they open up the appetite. And you give them lunch or dinner. It depends on the time of the day that he brings them. And that's it. Once you give them food and drink and the like, then you have done what you're supposed to do. Your job is finished, alhamdulillah. This is it. So from the time they come in and they settle down, then you start taking care of them, and it depends on the situation. If they are hungry, for example, and at the time, like for example, that he brought them in, it's kind of late, things like that, and they need to eat, then you give them some fruits first, and then you give them, the meal. And after the meal, you ask your husband to ask them if they would like to have some tea, if they would like to have some coffee, they would like to have some juice, something like that, water, anything like that. They said yes, then you serve them, inshallah. You serve them. Or if you know from their habit that they like to have tea after they have a meal, then you don't have to ask them. You don't have to ask them. And you can serve them. Barakallah fiqh. Now.